Out of the Blue, The House of Light. These 12 episodes are in honor of Frances Zhu. This is a story about Frances, a white dove who enters a mysterious house where thoughts appear like pictures upon the walls. When she stops chasing the pictures and simply lets them pass, she discovers that the light behind every image was never absent and cannot be captured by trying to repeat an experience. Frances arrived at the hilltop just before sunrise. There stood a round white house with 12 blue windows. Above its door were 3 words, "The House of Light." Frances smiled. 12 windows. That seems familiar. She flew inside. The room was circular and completely quiet. At first the walls were blank, then pictures began appearing upon them. The blue tea house, the lighthouse, the 2 feeders, the remedy market, the mosaic garden, the thought carousel, the now garden. The lantern workshop, the unmarked trail, the gratitude window, the empty scarecrow. Every place Frances had visited appeared again. So this is what my journey meant. She flew excitedly from picture to picture. Then other images appeared. Things she wished she had done differently. Things she hoped would happen. Things she feared might happen. Faces, conversations, plans, memories, questions. Soon every wall was crowded. Frances tried organizing them. This one belongs in the past. She pushed at one image. This one is important. She followed another. This one needs forgiveness. She chased a third. The faster she worked, the faster new pictures appeared. Finally, Frances landed in the center of the room. I'm done. She closed her eyes. A thought appeared. You should understand this. She let it pass. Another came. You need to fix that. She let it pass. What happens next? Pass. What did that mean? Pass. What if? Pass. She did not fight the thoughts. She did not answer them. She did not follow them. She simply stopped giving each one a job. The room became quieter. Frances rested. No solving, no chasing, no improving, no spiritual achievement. Then something changed. The pictures began fading. One by one, the walls disappeared from her awareness. The floor seemed to vanish. Sound dissolved. Frances could no longer feel where her wings ended or the room began. She opened her eyes. There were no eyes, no house, no hill. No Frances standing somewhere looking at something else. Only light, blazing, boundless, without direction, without edge. It did not shine upon anything. There was nothing separate for it to shine upon. For an instant beyond measuring, what Frances had called the world was simply gone, and the light remained. Then birdsong, a breeze, the floor beneath her feet, the round room returned. Frances blinked. Oh! She sat very still. Then excitement rushed in. I have to do that again! She shut her eyes tightly. Nothing. She relaxed her shoulders. Nothing. She sat exactly as before. Nothing. She tilted her head 3 degrees to the left. Still nothing. Frances opened one eye. Perhaps 5 degrees? A gentle laugh came from the doorway. An old woman named May stood there holding a broom. You appear to be working very hard at doing nothing. I saw the light. May nodded. And now, I'm trying to get it back. Where did it go? Frances stopped. I don't know. May swept quietly. Frances tried again. If I can recreate the exact conditions, then you will have created conditions. Frances sighed. Of course. She had turned a gift into another goal, another experience to possess, another future moment more desirable than this one. May opened one of the blue windows. Sunlight poured across the floor. An experience comes and goes, she said. Do not confuse what passes with what is eternal. Frances watched dust sparkle in the beam. Then the blazing light wasn't the point. Would something true need you to reproduce it? Frances became quiet. The deepest gift was not the spectacular moment. It was the peace that remained when she released judgment. Forgiveness could be practiced here, now, with ordinary thoughts, with irritating thoughts, with frightened thoughts, with every picture the mind projected. She did not need another vision. She needed willingness to stop making illusions valuable. A shadow crossed the floor. Frances watched it pass. No investigation, no story, no resistance, just passing. She remembered every place she had traveled. Each had seemed to teach something different, but perhaps every lesson had been leading here. Stop insisting, stop defending, stop diagnosing, stop postponing, stop trying to make peace happen. Forgive the thought that hides it. The 12 blue windows stood open now. Morning light streamed through every one. Different windows, one light. Frances flew onto the sill. Below her stretched the world she had briefly seen disappear. Markets, mountains, gardens, stations, people beginning another day. Nothing needed to vanish for her to remember. The light could be recognized through forgiveness right here. God is the light in which I see. Frances opened her wings. She had begun her journey asking where spirit would take her. Now she understood that every road, every face, every thought, and every seeming problem could become a doorway back to the same remembrance. Not through effort, through release. Not someday, now. And as Frances rose into the brilliant morning sky, 12 blue windows glittered behind her like one great invitation, out of the blue. May we sing, rest, and dance our way home together.